What's up guys, it's your girl M and I'm back with another video, and as you can tell by the title, it's not gonna really be that fun of a video. It's not gonna be that exciting, it's not gonna be that funny. It's gonna be a bit sad, and I'm gonna try not to get emotional, too emotional at least. But I wanted to kind of talk about Abel and his passing because not everybody who watches this channel watches my old couples channel. So some people I know didn't know about Abel's passing, but Abel did pass away the day before Christmas Eve, and it was incredibly traumatizing and upsetting, and just it came out of nowhere, and it quite literally broke my heart. I mean, y'all know me, you know how much I love Abel, how much that dog meant to me, and he was like my best friend. I was with him every day, and he was like my shadow, you know. He was just with me always, and we spent our days together snuggling, and he just would follow me around. He was just always there, and I really, really miss him every single day. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think of him, or there's not a moment when I'm in the kitchen cooking that I don't think, oh, I wish I was stepping over Abel right now. Oh, I wish, he was there to pick up the chip that I dropped. It's just, I just miss him. And pet loss is something that's so different from losing a human loved one or friend. It's a lot different. And some people, especially people that don't have pets, some people can kind of minimize pet loss, but I think it's a totally different thing, and I think that everybody is entitled to really grieve their pet, because especially people that have had their pet for a very long time, their childhood pet. I've lost pets before, but this situation was a bit different because I actually was involved in the decision making on letting him go, and I'd never had to do that before. When I lost pets in my childhood, my mom took care of everything. And looking back, I'm like, how the heck did she get through all of that? Because she would have to make that decision and then have to be strong for me. And it's mind-blowing that she was able to do that. But it's a very, very hard and difficult thing. And I don't really want to cry, but I'm really grateful that I was there for his last moments. He didn't see me leave the room. He didn't see, he was with us the whole time. And even after he was gone, we stayed there for just a little bit longer, just to, we wanted to be the last thing that he saw, and just for him to know that he was so loved and appreciated, and just how much he meant to us. And see, here I'm crying. This is day 3. I can't get through a video without crying to save my life this week. I can't. What is this? I don't want to cry. I know it's a good thing for you and you should cry it out and everything, but golly. I don't want to talk too much about the actual day of it, because it was just, like I said, very traumatizing. And I'm my window is kind of open, and I see a girl doing a TikTok outside. That's it. Life goes on, guys. Life goes on. We have to find these funny moments. Okay. But anyways, it just was very hard because I was actually there for the whole thing, and I'd never been with a pet when they pass away. So it was difficult to say the least. I'll just say that. But I miss him all the time, and and I have like a little shrine of him, and just some like mementos, and I miss him. I talk to him still, I talk to him like a crazy lady. I talk to him. I talk to my granny. But pet loss is just, it's different. It hits different because as much as I love my granny and as much as my granny was there for me, she wasn't in my day-to-day life. I would think about her every day, and I, would talk to her a couple times a week, like, or whenever, I just felt like talking to her. I would call her up, but she wasn't my everyday. And especially me living so far away, she wasn't in my life every day. She was in my heart and my mind every day, but she wasn't there. Abel was physically there. When Vaughn and I separated, obviously it was very hard because I didn't have him anymore. Because Abel was Vaughn's dog before he was my dog. So I didn't feel it was right for me to take Abel or to have custody over Abel. It just wasn't, that wouldn't have been fair because Abel was Vaughn's family's dog. And then, of course, when Abel came into my life 6-7 years ago, I fell in love with him instantly, because who doesn't fall in love with Abel instantly? I mean, have you, that face? Come on. You fall in love immediately. And then just being around him, it was just this like connection, that it was instant. And everybody felt that about Abel. Like, people who didn't even like dogs would fall in love with Abel. I remember one day Trey came over, Trey from Armand and Trey, and he was scared of Abel at first. And then like 5 to 10 minutes later, Abel was sitting at Trey's feet and Trey was petting him. And he was like, when did I start petting this dog? And that was just him. Like, he just had this magic superpower of making everybody feel okay and making everybody feel happy. And, he just had this calming presence. And whenever, like, my mind would start to race or whatever, I could just look at him and just start laughing or, just pet him. And it was just like, he knew how to calm me down. And I'm telling you, I miss him. And I know so many people lose pets and animals, and I'm here to say, like, take as much time as you need, because this is as serious as losing a family member. Like, it hurts. Like, it really, really hurts. And it's just different. And I'm trying to find ways to, like, honor him and his memory. And I think what I'm going to start doing, I really want to be a foster mom and foster dogs, but obviously I don't have a place of my own at the moment, so I can't do that right now. But like maybe like start volunteering at shelters and stuff. There are so many like dogs and cats that need loving homes, and I just want to do what I can to help the animals that are in need. And I have to, my TikTok, it's like, I'll like the videos because I want to give them engagement, but then it's like shelter videos, and I like the video and like try to share it and do all that stuff to like give them, engagement and help them. But I'm like, but then the more I engage with the content, the more I get, and it's just like, oh, like, I just wish I could save every animal. I just don't want them to have, I don't want them to have bad lives. But especially like now that I'm going to be a dog mama again to Poseidon, I just want to give him the life that Abel had. Like, Poseidon was dumped off a highway. From what I've like learned about him, he was dumped off the side of the highway. Who does that? Like, how do you do that to an animal? Like, if I ever find who did that, like, terrible. Like, who the heck does that? It just boggles my mind. But I just want to give Poseidon all the love that I gave Abel, because I have like that's been the biggest thing about it, is like I have all this love that I would just give him every day, and I'm like, where do I put all of this? Where do I put all of this love? Where do I put all this energy? Where do I put all this joy? So I'm trying to like put it into myself, but then also when I have Poseidon, I'm going to just put it all into him and give him the best life that I can possibly give him, because he deserves it. Every animal deserves it. I want to do like one of the fundraiser things on YouTube, but I don't know how you do it. And I don't know like what all it entails. So I think I'm going to research that, and then maybe like the first video I do with Poseidon, I think I'm gonna do like a little fundraiser with it. But I have to like, I don't know all the rules and all the stipulations for like the fundraiser thing. I don't know how that works. So I'm gonna do my research on that. So the first video I do with Poseidon, I wanna do the little fundraiser thing for, I think I'll probably do the Houston SPCA, because that's where Poseidon is from. So, but yeah, I want to really try to give back as much as I can, and I miss Abel, and I know all of you do too. Like, he was just a ray of sunshine. Like, he just was such a good boy, and he will be missed, but he was loved by so many people, and like knowing that all he did was good, and he was my dog. He was a part of my life and my story. Like, I feel so grateful, and I don't want to cry. Like, I really do. I feel grateful that I got to be his mom, and that he loved me, and I loved him, and I know, and I'm so grateful that everybody else, like so many people reached out, like so many people, like the messages were like never ending about Abel, because he touched so many people's lives, and I'm so glad that he did, because he was the best boy ever. But I in order to stop crying, I think I'm gonna end this video, but I love you guys so much, and I love Abel, and I miss him, and to those of you who have lost a pet, like, you understand, and I am right here with you. I support you. You got me. We can lean on each other. It's hard. It's difficult, but you know, we can move forward, and we will be okay. And we just need to honor our pets' memories, and you know, be the best pet parent to our next pets as we can be, just as we were for the ones that we've lost. So but I tell you what, I cannot wait to get to that rainbow bridge. I cannot wait to get to that rainbow bridge. I mean, God willing, it's gonna be a while, but I cannot wait to get there and see his big old bully face. If you guys have any like questions for me about the pet loss thing, you can comment them down below. If there's like anything, if you want to share your story about losing a pet, comment down below. Just let's talk in the comments. I'm gonna do better at responding to comments. I need to go through the comments on my last 2 videos, and I need to respond to those. But I love you guys, and I hope you guys kind of enjoyed this sad ass video where I cry. Like, the 3rd video I cry in. I'm about done crying. Like, I'm very tired of crying. But anyways, guys, love you. Thanks for watching, and Abel loves you, and he thanks you for watching. And yeah, if you want to talk about anything, comment down below. Be sure to follow my Twitter at @mmanman and my Instagram at Midwest Mansfield. Also, check out my Substack newsletter. Go ahead and subscribe to that. I'm going to be starting my blogs up next week, so that's very exciting. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video, which should be tomorrow, and it's actually a what I eat in a day. I'm filming that today, so it'll be up tomorrow. I love you guys, and I will see you later.